I'm CV of Eyeless Angels, and you're watching Antichrist magazine. So Eyeless Angels has kind of a double meaning. First of all, it was named after a poem that I wrote, which is significant because all the lyrics that I write are just poems that I put onto the music. And the second meaning is, like, imagine one person with their eyes gouged out, right? Now imagine a biblical angel which has millions of eyes and all of them gouged out. That'd be a lot more traumatizing and a lot more awesome, so... So Barren Wasteland is the first release from Eyeless Angels. It's available on cassette. This is the only run I will ever do of this EP, and it's limited to 100 copies, so get yours today. If I blow up, it'll be worth big money reselling. And it took about a year to write from the first lyrics of The Heart of Reapers to finishing the recording, I think, of Antichrist and the secret bonus track that comes only on the cassette. And I wrote the lyrics to The Heart of Reapers after being morbidly inspired by my best friend's suicide attempt. The lyrics on Barren Wasteland are sort of like a mini concept album, right? So you have the story, the little narrative, what actually happens, the meanings of it, what is real, what isn't real, that is all up to interpretation for the listener. But if you get it right, I'll give you points. So the cover art for Barren Wasteland is just a distorted picture of my front yard. It's like, I live outside the city limits. It's kind of meant to show off like how empty this area sort of is, the barren wasteland, if you will. And it's just sort of supposed to evoke that feeling of just nothingness and just bland, nothing but the weeds. I don't think it's important to have a record deal, but it really all comes down to what the artist wants and what the artist needs, and what the label wants and what the label can provide. So as it stands, I don't think Eyeless Angels is ever going for a record deal, but if I figure that's in the best interest for Eyeless Angels, then I will pursue that. For the purposes of this video, I'm gonna assume new music means anything released in 2019 and 2020, so here we go. In no particular order, and not all of this is metal, by the way. The genres will be listed below. Bring Me the Horizon, Ammo. Enterprise Earth, Luciferus. Hungry Lights, Mudara. Inanimate Existence, Clockwork. Lingua Ignota, Caligula. Meth, Mother of Red Light. Misterming, Alglemy. I probably butchered that pronunciation because I'm not Icelandic. Once we get to 2020, Infant Island, Beneath. Loathe, I Let It In and It Took Everything. Lorna Shore, Immortal. Meth Witch, Indwell, Tala Matriphage, Twilight Fauna Foundations, and Kardashev, The Bearing of Shadows. And of course, there was a little issue with the shipment, but it worked out. Everything's fine. So we've already seen a good number of the effects that COVID-19 has had on music. There's no large-scale live performances. It's mostly local bands, which might be good. It gives them a little bit of a better chance to come up. But at least in America, there's no large-scale performances. So if there's any time for a metal band to capitalize on their branding and their merchandise, now is the time. My local music scene it's small. There's not a lot of bands, and there's like 3 or 4 significant metal bands, and then the rest is all country. So the current future for Eyeless Angels is looking like selling out these cassette tapes, all 100 of them, and then never making another run of this EP again. But after that, I'm looking for members. I'm looking for like new band members, hopefully within my area, but if not, that's fine, because once touring starts again, we can all get together, write, and get together and start touring and stuff. But aside from that, I'm looking at maybe releasing another EP within a year, and maybe even further down the road, like a full-length album, which might be 2 years down the road, but we'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Thank you for watching. Big shout out to Antichrist magazine. Thank y'all for letting me do this interview here, and I hope you have a great day, and buy my cassettes.